Alright, hello, and welcome to this first guitar lesson. I'm going to be posting some other musical lessons. These are intended for my niece and nephew and some other family and friends who may be interested in learning music. This is not for a beginner, this is for someone little lower than beginner who doesn't know anything about musical instruments. So if you already have somewhat of a grasp on how to play musical instruments, then you can go ahead and skip this video. If not, if you're starting from step 0, then you can go ahead and stay. But we're going to focus on one thing per week. I don't want you skipping through these videos. I want you to take this lesson, and I want you to just practice it for an entire week before you go on to the next step. So step number 1, we're going to do chords and timing. So, I know you're going to want to start playing. You're not going to start out that way. What I want you to do is, I'm going to zoom in here in a moment and show you the chords, but we're going to do Are You Sleeping, Brother John? You're not going to play it this way. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? I don't want you to do that. I want you to get used to the chords first. So, just take your pick, or if you're not going to use a pick, if you're going to claw hammer it, just want you to take your pick. You're just going to strum down. I want you to keep it in timing with the song. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John? Come and see them ringing, come and see them singing. Ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. That's what I want you to do. You can go slower if you need to. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John? But what I want you to do is, we're going to zoom in, going to show you the chords, but I want you to go from this we'll explain that in another video, but I want you to go from the top of the guitar here all the way to the bottom. I want you to strum that full thing. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John? So, most songs we're going to work on these 4 chords too. I want you to go through the song doing it with all the chords. We're not going to worry about changing chords. I want you to just do the song, get that timing down, and get used to these 4 chords. The G chord, the C chord, the D chord, and the A chord. We'll work on other chords when we need to, but for starting, we're just going to focus on these 4. So I want you to do the song, get the timing down in G. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? In C. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? In D. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? And in A. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Again, we're not going to focus on fancy strumming patterns like. We're not going to focus on that. I want you to do downstrokes. All the strings. I want you to get that timing right. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? And again, I want you to do it with all 4 chords we're going to show you. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? I want you to work on that all week. Again, I'm going to come in. I'm going to show you the 4 chords. You can always pause the video and look at them because you're going to need time to build up calluses on your fingers. You're going to need time to build strength in your fingers. You can't play fancy until you got these fingers built up. So take the week, practice these songs, get your hand familiar with those chord shapes, let those fingers get built up, and then we'll work on a song that changes the chords, that uses different chords. That's what I want you to do this week. I want you to take these 4 chords and just strum down, get used to the timing, sing with the timing, and get those strength in your fingers built up. So I'm going to cut to those chords now. I say that, but I can't move the camera, so I have to get up and... Alright, so I got the 4 chords I want you to work on. Your G chord, your C chord, your D chord, and your A chord. Now, how you do these chords is, again, your G chord, 3 fingers. Your ring finger, 3rd fret on, this is called your 1st string right here. I don't know why, but in musical stringed instruments, the one that's on the bottom of your guitar is called number 1, and the one that's on top is called number 6. I don't know why. I don't question it, but if you look it up on the internet, that's what it's going to tell you, or any music book for that matter. So take your ring finger, the one next to your pinky, and on that 3rd fret on your 1st string, I want you to press on it, and then with your middle finger on that 3rd fret as well, I want you to take it and put it on your 6th string and press on it. There needs to be an arch so that your finger's not touching other strings, so you can get that, so you can strum on all of them. And with your pointer finger, 2nd fret on the 5th string. Now press. This is what's going to take time. So I said we're not going to worry about playing a lot of songs. I want you to build up that finger strength. I don't know if you can see those calluses on the camera. But build up those calluses on your finger. You're going to have to press on it if you want it to sound right. Now next is your C chord. Just let the neck of the guitar rest between your thumb and your pointer finger. Just set it there. Don't grip it. Just let it sit comfortably. Put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Your ring finger, your middle finger, on the 2nd fret. On the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Again, you don't want your pointer finger holding this one. You want the pointer finger only on this 2nd string. You don't want this. You want this. And then your D chord. Again, the 3 fingers. Your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And then your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. I get where I can show you. And then lastly, you won't need this as often for what we're going to go through, is your A chord. You can use 2 fingers if you want. I use 1, but just press down there. You're pressing on the 2nd fret of this 4th string, this 3rd string, and this 2nd string. That's what you're doing, is those 3. You should not be touching this 1st string, and you should not be touching this 5th and 6th string. Just those 3. Like I said, you can use 2 fingers if you need to. But I just use 1. So again, that's what I want you to work on. Do that "Are You Sleeping, Brother John?" Are you sleeping? 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 I just want you to practice those chords, get used to it. Again, just the down strokes on it. Don't try to switch up the chords. Just get your hands familiar to the chords. Just get your hands familiar with it so you can do it without looking. And then once you get that down and you get used to that downward stroke strumming pattern, then we'll work on changing chords for a song to sing next time. So, bye.